Now I'm going to warn you. This is Spicy Uncle Goody Night. We'll have obscene language, discussion of sexuality and romance. Could be also violence and self-harm, so please be advised as a content warning. This is a lot more than Mr. Rogers I usually do. And here we go. I'll have to narrate because if you're not watching the screen, you'll have to listen here. What the fudge? Well, more of that, my friend. In my line of work, you learn to look at the big picture, craft your design for it by little. Everything connects up, dotted lines and arrows and symbols. A path leading from A to B to C to D. When you do the job right, it's clean and precise. Right, Pam? Professional and awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. Ding, 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 ding. It's not possible to predict every step, of course. A skilled schemer is also an impressive improviser. You just plan on the fly. Like I said, I think me and Switz always plan on the fly. You're all about clean right now. Clean sheet, Pam. But in the end, you'll get where you're going, where you need to be. But that assumes one very big X factor, which is rarely a simple X to solve for. True? Where are you actually going? What are you destined to become? Think about that. This world doesn't have to be this way. We can change things. Change them for the better. You and I, we can tear it down and build it back up. Make a better future. So nobody has to go through the same pain we did. Like that message. We don't have to be trapped in these systems. We can break free and do what we want. When we want and how we want. Two of a kind against them all, living a life of pleasure and freedom in whatever manner we can choose. No one can stop us. My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are clearly required in order to balance my equation. Dead-end loop of suffering and misery. I think a lot of us can probably think about that when we're at our jobs, right? Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me. Oh, look at that, getting talked up by a computer. We're all playing the roles that were picked out for us. Sometimes we see the strings. Sometimes we don't spot them until too late. Well, the strings will back your net there, Pam. But in the end, we don't have to be what they say we are. There is no destiny. I was waiting for that, Switz. Wasn't the dead end loop of my mystery of my marriage? Zing. Hey-o! But in the end, we don't have to be what they say we are. There is no destiny. There are so many possibilities to choose from. Q-Swin. Shout out, buddy, here. Like I said, playing Penny Larceny here, man. It's going to be great. If you do miss this playthrough, I will throw it up on YouTube, piece by piece. I can't see all the possibilities for myself. Not here, not now. But maybe they're out there. We're going to become who I need to be. I'm to find my destiny. I'm going to need your help getting there. Let's screw that up. Things are fantastic, Q-Swin. Thanks, Pam. Like I said, just playing this new release by Fiction Factory Games called Penny Larceny Gig Economy Supervillain. I've been looking for this for so long. I cannot tell you how excited I am. Q-Swin, everybody, Mr. Fortnite Extraordinaire, Builder, Save the World. Go check them out. And also to World Traveler. Of course, that's a sleeping noise. Do we wake them up or what? You know what? If I can't sleep at work, they can't sleep at work. Wow. I pulled upright in my chair, neck feeling sore and stiff from the impromptu nap time. Impromptu naps are the best kind of naps. Don't forget that. Crap. Did I doze off? It's okay. I know you had a long night. Need to focus is important. I think there's free coffee if that'd help. But you know what? Free is always good. No way, that's a trap. They lure you in with the freebies. They chastise you for being too liberal with the company's resources. May have taken a quick nap at work today. I'd probably stay too. Switz, this game's for you then, man. Trust me, I know how these boring old corporate jerks operate. Free coffee and then they snatch you, right? Boring. The whole office is boring. I can't believe I've got to apply for a job here. A job of all things. My mom saw me sitting here filing paperwork, For the man, she'd think I was totally uncool. I'd be such a disappointment. I feel the creeping wave of shame running down my spine with the mere thought of it. So to all you paper pushers out there, shame on you. Corporate monotony is the only way to get the uncool zone. I know it sucks, but we gotta get through this. Should probably need being done. You know what? I know it sucks, but we've got to get through this because we need money to eat. I know, but it's all part of the plan. I forgot about that steak. What time is it? Who looks at the clock? I'll look quickly at the clock. Crap. I've got 5 minutes to finish the paperwork or we'll be late. Alright, we need to fill this out quick. Let me see here. Jane Doe, John Smith, Amanda Hugkiss, Seymour Butts. Just kidding, or write her own. I am an Amanda Hugkiss kind of person. Pronouns are fine. I'll go like this a little bit, sure. Yes, full swear words. Yes, romance. Yes, sexuality. Let's go. Like I said, if you want to change your pronouns, they're all here. Fantastic feature of this game. We're going to be Amanda Hugkiss pronouns here. Okay, yes, I am okay with that. Sounds good. Let's go. That's me, Amanda Hugkiss. Good name for an aspiring young intern, I hope. I freely Seymour Buttons. I straighten the stack of papers, quickly carrying them over to the receptionist. With a smile, she accepts my forms, glancing them over briefly before greeting me warmly. If you don't have a job right now or in between jobs, take notes because this could help you get one. Free tip from Uncle Gutty. Office lady, because you know that's what we call the administrator, is office lady. Good work, and right on time. Welcome to the team. Thank you for your cooperation, Ms. Hugkiss. Right, that's me, cooperative. I'm extremely cooperative. I'm Amanda Hugkiss. Amanda Hugkiss. Looking forward to starting my job today, ma'am. Just point me at more paperwork and I'll take care of it. I like that go-getter attitude. I'll increase our glorious company shareholder value within a day, or my name isn't Amanda Hugkiss, unpaid intern. That's the kind of go-getter attitude we love to see here at Legitimate Business Company. Sounds like legitimate business to me. Absolutely. I've read all the interviews with Leonard. Mr. Legitimate, I mean. Leonard Legitimate. He's so innovative and market disruptive. I use a legit book computer at home for everything I do. Great, so I don't need to bring you up to speed on the latest LDOS version. Crap. How did Gibson phrase it? He made me memorize a technobabble. I'm not sure I remember. Something about AES drives, ASD drives, or was it SSD? SDI? What do you think? Was it ASD, advanced something drives? SSD, solid state drives, or SDI? That's what she wants to hear. 1, 2, or 3, chat. What do you think? Throw one up. First one picks is what we're going to pick. ASD, SSD. Switz goes SSD, so here we go. The new storage optimization algorithms for solid state drives in LDOS are really something else. Agreed. Good job, Switz. Clearly you're familiar with Mr. Legitimate's work. Thank you for the assist. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Ms. Hugkiss. I know you miss DOS. Who doesn't? I was raised in DOS 4 too. We have coffee and pastries in the bake room, and most toilet paper in restrooms is free. I bet you it's just 2-ply that's free. Please clock out from your desk before utilizing either. Oh, so clock out for break, clock out for bathroom. Well, okay, makes sense. Casual off-duty socialization time with your fellow coworkers is allowed as well. Simply clock out before the clock in after engaging in pleasantries. Switch, did you make people do that at your work? Did you make them clock out to use the restroom, chat with the coworkers, get pastries? Every non-work task stays off the company dime. Got it. That's entirely reasonable, and not all an overreach. I'm glad you see things our way. Of course we do. I think DOS 5 did introduce the undelete command. I think it was also 16 floppy disks too. I was working in the computer store and released it, and I had like boxes and boxes of, like, we're talking mega-sized boxes of DOS 5 software to sell. Well, I have duties to attend to. Feel free to explore and get a feel for the facility. Within security boundaries, of course. Of course. Only problems for me. Now clock up, you're going on break, leaving the building, whatever, if you're nickel and diming in those minutes. Which is minutes. No problems. Did I say no problems? I'm sorry. I guess we had told a little white lie. I'm going to say is, they'll have all the problems for me. Because beneath this deceptive and ordinary exterior lies a soul of chaos and mischief. My real name is... Penny Larceny. Little Miss Steal Yo Stuff. Hee hee hee. I sneak in under cover of darkness, tear down every defense between me and my target, and get away clean. Nobody knows and fears Penny Larceny, the hottest young supervillain of this generation. Look the hell out, world. I'm coming for your stuff. Your precious, precious stuff. Yeah, I know that. Who are we making the introductions to exactly? Yeah, who's she talking to? Oh, come on. Let me have a little fun. Every villain deserves a super cool introduction and an interior monologue, right? If a villain isn't monologuing, are they a villain? That's a good question. Slayer Keeper is what's going to put me on the map. In a world of masks and capes, villains and heroes. I live pretty firmly outside society's rules. I'm masked since I was born. Some became masked by choice, eager for power and conquest. But many are forced into it out of desperation and poverty. It's a crapsack world out there, full of haves and have-nots. Stay inside his good graces, obey, conform, or be pushed out. That's why masks have loosely banded together to support each other. Clearly anyone else gives up about us. I won't say the really bad words, you can just read them to yourself. That's why I'm here today. Your plans, your schemes, our resources. Crimr. One of the support structures for the mass community is Crimr. Combination of social media network and gig economy market for supervillains. I like it. With access to Crimr, I could work with the best of the best. Elite masks who run the huge crews and multi-million-dollar operations. I like money. I'll say hell and damn, but I won't say the S stuff because someone could clip that and loop it around and make a thing that. What the poop is this? But the app is invitation only. I don't have the connections I need to score access. So I'm going to need to steal Crimr invite from the ones that I suspect secretly run the operation. Legitimate business company. So we're going to steal an invite to the criminal app. Say poop. All right. Sounds good. So our goal, we have to get on this Crimr app to get the jobs. To do that, we're going to steal an invite. That's why I'm staking out the guys as some aspiring corporate toady. I was thinking to plot my rise to power. I like that. You and I, we're going to make it. We're going to do it. Worldwide supervillain legends. You ready? Make decisions. Here's the thing to be. No, I'm not ready. You got a lot of comments on team. I like that. You know what? I'm a Moxa kind of guy. Let's do that. Crimr? I'm not sure. I'll call it Crimr. Hell yeah. We'll work together, put our heads together, we can figure anything out. And don't worry about making mistakes or wrong choices, okay? Between the two of us, we cover from any fumbles. So there's no way to completely fail a heist. When things get sloppy, we still figure a way through it. So there's no wrong answer. They're just better answers than others. You can succeed, or you can succeed. Just remember that, folks, making choices in this game. If you're a failure, guide to every decision. What is fun that? Waste of a way to live. Crimr, like Tumblr. There you go, Crimr. Crimr, like Tumblr. Thanks, Two Flower. Now let's get to this. Our grinder. Oh, man.
Excellent!
I love it. Now let's do this. Like I said, there are no wrong decisions in these novels, in these games. There are just some that basically could be better than others. You want to be a straight A student, or you want to scrape by in C's? It's up to you. That now does cost some time, though. We can only scout 3 locations, folks, in the building before the day is over. So let's case the joint. Let's see what's going on here. Should investigate first, and trust your instincts are pretty good at this sort of thing. So we got 5 locations. When we visit 3 of them, that would basically help this caper. What do you think? Server farm, CEO's office, rooftop, security office, break room. What do you think? Go big or go home at the start? Why not? Let's try this one first. How bad could it be? That's good. This is risky. It's the most secure room in the building. But I hate to miss my chance to get a look at how it's locked down. Alright, I can try a reason to drop in. Here's someone talking about delivering quarterly reports. Swipe the folder off their desk, walk it up. Hey, those TPS reports. You gotta do more on paper. I think so. Hey, don't forget, Switz. You gotta give a little. You gotta give a little to get a little. Well, Dr. Von During me doing this job, but this place doesn't seem very well organized. I'm sure I can fumble it out an excuse. As I approach a thick folder of printouts in hand, I see an obstacle in my path. She's Lenny's secretary? I thought I just handled the intern program. Could be in trouble here. So I turn around and avoid her attention. She spots me easily. Uh-oh. Hello again, Miss Hug and Kiss. Can I help you with something? Damn it. Okay, roll with it and improv. I was asked to bring quarterly reports to Mr. Legitimate to his office. Is he in there? If not, I could just duck in and leave the papers on his desk. Because that's the only way I'm ever getting in there, if she allows it. You see the earmarks are no less than 3 layers of security here. Biometrics, pressure sensors, volumetric cameras. Odds are just as many, if not more, layers of visible security systems exist beyond that. Things may be sloppy elsewhere in the building. This person's office is like Fort effing Knox. I told you. I'm afraid Mr. Legitimate values of privacy does not want to be disturbed. Much like Switz in the back room of his That's Entertainment. Yeah, he's kind of reclusive, isn't he? I've never seen a picture of the man. Elizabeth feels his technology should speak for him. He gives no interviews to avoid stealing the spotlight from the hard work that his company does. Okay. He's quite humble like that. A true leader, a visionary. Maybe he's the king in yellow, or maybe he doesn't exist. Some of the conspiracy nuts in the mass community think that's the case. Like Kaiser Sose, right? Don't worry. I mean, I take these forms from you to him on your behalf. He does sound very legitimate, doesn't he, there, Switz? Alright. Cover story, good cover story is working at least. But why are you carrying such critical documents and not the director of finances? Poop. Do we throw him under the bus? So show some ambition? Or say we're just following orders? What do you think, folks? 1, 2, or 3? We gonna go big, go home? Run someone down on a bus going 60 miles an hour? Or make an excuse? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Hemi, how you doing? We just got caught by the CEO's assistant trying to go in his office papers. Throw him under the bus! I love that. No problem. Maybe I shouldn't speak on a turn. I mean, it's my first day here. I don't want to rock any boats. I'm afraid I must insist, Miss Hug and Kiss. Bus, bus, bus. I love it. See? That's my code name. Amanda Hug and Kiss Hemi. Well, I mean, he's likely under a lot of pressure and stress, so please keep that in mind. Before he gave me the papers to deliver, he told me he was not Lenny's Legitimate's effing errand boy. Wow. Wow. She did not just throw him under the bus. She threw him under, ran him over, backed up 2 or 3 times. Whew. I see. How does she manage to be menacing without ever losing her smile? Oh, that's easy. So you could answer that, right? Thank you for your honesty, Ms. Hug and Kiss. I'll handle the matter from here. Alright, okay, I'll be going. Switch is craving more head. Yes. Oh my god. That was a good one. Miss Hug and Kiss. Report, please. Oh, right, here you go. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Close call, I think we pulled out without raising suspicion. For the brief most of his office, well. Hope Crimr invites aren't in there because I need Taser Recon to probably break into that fortress. So, Emmy Kicks, we're playing the awesome Penny Larceny, Economy Supervillain. We're working on our first caper, which is to break into the legitimate business company to steal a Crimr invite to get on a social media app to help us get supervillain gigs. And we're just casing the joint We've got 2 more places to visit, actually, we're allowed before we run out of time. Oh, whatever. Odds are it's an empty room, and Leonard Legitimate is a ghost anyway. Or an alien. Or an alien ghost. Moving on. So what we got next? We got 2 more spots we can check out to get intel. Let me show out the amazing Miss Hemi Cakes. DBD. You know it. Bramble the Mountain King. Also, does some visual novel works myself. Please go give her a follow, give her a check out. We got 2 more visits left to gain intel for this caper. Swiggle says break room. Let's go check the break room. We're going to go break room. Switz, next time we're going to go either server farm or security office. We're going to go break room here. All the tea happens in the break room. That is true. That is very true. Bramble is like D&D Light. DB Light. Every game is DBT. Not this one. Nothing like some hot employee goss to help a thief learn the sneaky secrets of a corporate target. You got it, Leo. Like I said, this is where the tea is. In case you're wondering. There are plenty of well-stocked break rooms, but surprisingly few with break-taking employees. But don't forget, you gotta clock out, take a break here. You guys not too surprising, they're micromanaging your time down to the minute. Fortunately, I managed to find 2 people chatting away in the 3rd break room I find. Oh. Sue. So why are you late to your desk today? Uh-oh. Traffic. Huge police blockade in front of Central Bank slowing everything down. Some ass is trying to rob the place. What, again? Wasn't it robbed yesterday? You think there would be nothing left to steal. Sounds like a free guy, right? Yeah, all from the spicy smell, I think it was Ghost Pepper. Ooh, I like that name. The Ghost Pepper. That loser, no wonder. She's a complete screw-up. Leave it to an incompetent master to rob an already robbed bank. True. Valid. Hey, don't be so harsh. Ghost Pepper is doing her best, okay? Uh-oh. I'm gonna blew her cover. What? She just had a bad run of luck lately. I'm sure she'll turn around eventually. Whoa, don't blow your cover. Yeah, not so bad. Remember the backyard chili cookout? It's all Top Dollar's fault. She never gets anywhere. My passive lame. What do you think, folks? 1, 2, or 3? Don't blow her cover. Stick up for Ghost Pepper. Or we throw Top Dollar. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Remember, there are no wrong choices. Just better choices than other. I'm thinking not to blow our cover, right? We gotta kind of take it back a notch. I mean, hey, of course, Mimi. That's what I heard anyways from someone from somewhere. Disappointing to see someone trying so hard not getting anywhere, is all. Buzz. Switz, I would love to see a game like this. I know you would pick every aggressive, under-the-bus decision. I'd love to see how that would turn out. I know Hemi would play too. This is the fantastic thing about playing games like Penny Larceny and Arcade Spirits. Every experience is different, and everyone plays them a different way, and they're always entertaining. I'd rather criminal F-ups like her hang up their mask and quit inconveniencing normal people like us. She's got a point. She wants to try harder and fail again and again. She at least do that away from my morning commute. I would pay to see that, Hemi Cakes. See Switch play dark picture type of games to get everybody killed. I hate it here. It's not fair. No one understands what masks are going through, and they don't want to understand. I tell you, these civilians don't understand what a supervillain has to go through. Hey, it's her day. Go easy on her. I apologize to my friend here. He spends too much time on Cape Book. Oh, like you're following muscle memories every status update. I just think he's a more upstanding young man that today's hero can really look up to. There's 2 sprayed of him from Play Cape on your desktop wallpaper. Ooh, look at Bob and Sue are getting into it here. Ready for the articles. Now stop kink shaming me. Don't forget, folks, we do not kink shame on this channel. So whatever you're into, it's fine by me. I can respect that. And yes, I do read for the articles. It's very important. It's going nowhere. As they descend into arguing, I slip away. Looks like this investigation area was a big 0. Use of information seems the leader system was a big waste of our time. Oh, poop. Sorry, that came out a bit accusatory. Honestly, it was worth a shot. Sometimes you can find useful intel in the least likely of places. What's a Misty? Are you okay? I'm so glad you picked the break room. Remember, have everything is outside the box. Being sneaky, being clever, outwitting every defense till you get your fingers on your target. It's a rush of thrill and it pays the bills, usually. Like a partnership, you really get me. Chair monologue talking. Let's move on. We're going to find like a bunch of those rank and file employees here. Like I said, folks, there are no wrong answers. Just some better answers than other, better choices than other. Take the break room donuts. So, Switch, you had a choice of either server farm or security office. What do you think, man? I'm thinking server farm. What do you think? Hey, anybody got any ideas? Server or security? Let's go. Flip a coin. I'll go server farm. At least it'll be cool in the room. Hey, check access our databases. So checking out their data storage would be a smart move. Room's cool and crisp, thanks to heavy air conditioning, which we can really use today. Plenty of vents, too small for me. Like you can see, intel gathered. You know you made a good choice when that pops up. Too small for me, not too small for Gibson. Okay? Good to know that's an option. Poop. Someone spotted me. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I may be serious. What am I serious about? I wish they stopped sending interns down just to report that the mail servers are down. I know, okay? I'm working on it. Whew. Every clueless newbie they send me my way just slows down my work. Okay, that's my cue to leave. But it'd really help if I could study their servers closely to get Gibson the information he'll need. He's gonna whine if I don't. Odds are we'll need a free run of the computers to score the Crimr invites. So this is probably the most critical part of today's scouting. Is there a way to stick around without enraging this guy despite me being lousy computers? Alright. We're lousy computers. We need to stick around to get intel. What can we do? Offer to help fix it? Civilize the problems? Or go get coffee? A, help. B, sympathize. C, go get coffee. What do you think, folks? What do you think would be the best option to stick around and not cause trouble but get some intel? A, B, or C? I'm leaning on this one here. Cup of Joe or suck up? I'm going to suck up. I'm a suck up kind of guy in these games because you know what? Suck ups don't get killed. I know, I told them it was a waste of your time sending me down here. They just don't listen, you know? Exactly. It's so frustrating. That second part is all this could have been avoided. They just listened to my recommendations. Of course. Oh, more intel. Duh. I said that Almail wasn't ready for enterprise use. That the buffer overrun problem wasn't fixed, but it costs money to fix. Tell me about it. I'm an unpaid intern. Doing the work of a full-time employee. Cheap bastards, all of them. What do we put up with anyways? The suit's ignoring us, forcing us to scrape by with a minimum while they get rich. Down with capitalism. Eat the rich. Only better we tell them where to stick it and bail on all this. If it wasn't eyeballs and mortgage payments, maybe. But this is the best I can get, and I need the best I can get for my family. Well, Jim whines, but he knows who butters his bread. So they don't try to shift the blame to me for this mess. Okay, I get back to work, but hey, thanks. At least I'm not the only one who sees how poopy only legitimate is. Let me get back to it. Good luck, okay? Yeah, there we go. Buffer overrun bug in Lmail. Perfect. Gibson's gonna have a field day with that one. Though I feel bad that our heist might hurt this guy. Maybe I can get Gib to cover our digital tracks so he doesn't take the blame. And if all else fails, we can move a few zeros from Lenny's account to this dude's account. Sounds fun to me. I know what you're thinking, Switz. Throw him under the bus. I know what you're thinking. I can read it already. Workday's winding down. Can I sneak any more vacations if I need to scoot the door? Oh, miss hug and kiss. So lost in thought, I completely missed the office overlord sliding on in to join me. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? I know you like to wrap up the day, but I'm afraid I'll be the bearer of bad news. Oh, okay. Afraid it's going to work out. Please put your things in the standard issue severance cardboard box next to the parking lot. Wow. We didn't last too long at this job. What? Seems you performed an unauthorized relocation of company nutritional resources day. Told you, Switz. Told you. Donuts, coffee, protein bars, and other miscellaneous foodstuffs are to remain with their designated break areas and consumed on location. The phrase violation is unacceptable. We're going to have to let you go. So, take a coffee out of the break room. You're gone. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. Wow. Close call. Maybe this is for the best. It's not like I'm going to punch in for more work tomorrow. That's the dream, right? Time to scoot along home and plan my daring heist. All right. Got a recon. Now it's time to execute. Home sweet home. Look at that place. I tell you, man. It's like Chez Ritz de la Casa. I'm squatting, of course. Can't afford rent in this town, even with some ill-gotten gains. Also, a bad idea to leave a paper trail when you're wearing a mask. When you're a mask. Yeah, not everybody's Bruce Wayne. Trust me on that one. It's not so bad. My neighbors to annoy me, given the place is condemned. Unless the fungal growth in the west wind becomes sentient or something. Okay, utilities most of the time. Peace and quiet all the time. This feels just home enough to be a home. More of a home than we had in a long, long time. Fair enough. Oh, sorry, when I say we, I don't mean you, me and you. I mean me and Gibson. And you. Me and Gibson. And you. Oh, where's Gibson? Alright, let's see Gibson here. Gibson! Gib! I'm back from scouting. Ugh, Penny. I was napping. Oh, sounds like Switz. Ah, he's a kitty with glasses! And he talks. Hey, the supervillain superheroes, why not have a talking cat? Gibson crawls out from under the couch, his favorite napping spot, and jumps top of the booster pile of books in the front of our computer. What time is it? I thought we still had a few hours until the heist. It's crime time, my friend. It's crime o'clock. It's half past crime. The little crime hand, the big crime hand are pointing to... No more using crime as an adjective, please. I've got a headache. Your visor giving you trouble again? Maybe the implied housing's come loose. Might need to go to the veterinarian again. Uh-oh. Before you say it, I mean the crime veterinarian. Thank you. I wasn't going to say it, honest. You okay for helping me with the heist tonight? Maybe I can fly solo in this one. Just me and my voice. Which is me. And leave you dealing with the Crimr servers alone? Heck no. I'll just power through these, through the headaches. Sounds good, man. Walk me through your findings. Maybe I just need something else to focus on. What's the game plan, Penny? I don't like Gibson, making Gibson pull a job when he's suffering. It's not right. It's not fair. But fair hasn't really been a keyword in our lives, has it? No. We work with what we have. I'm doing this for him as much as I'm doing it for myself. The cybernetics in his head need tuning every few weeks, and are not cheap. A few scores and big heists through Crimr are what it takes to keep my best friend in good health, so be it. Training day. Playing the job. Alright, here we go, folks. We got our intel. I'll wheel my portable chalkboard to the center of the room, ready to craft the master plan. Legit business company. Bottom dollar bidder security for the most part. Basic boring gray box of concrete and glass and failed dreams. Why is there a happy little sun in the corner? Are we infiltrating the place at night? That's a good point. Don't question my process, Gibson. This should be a cakewalk, honestly. We'll grab up the side of the building, infiltrating through the rooftop access door. So you scout the roof already? No. No. Look, I was busy with other stuff. But you know me, there's a lock out there I can't beat. It'll be fine. Hey, give me a crowbar, I can beat any lock myself. Once inside, we get access to the air vents, and that's where you come in. You'll head down to the server room through the vents, where you can work your magic. Not only I spot plenty of air vents for you can use, I found out that L-Mail has a buffer overrun problem. Bum bum bum. Delicious zero-day exploit. Good work, Penny. A cybernetic hacking cat? I'm in. Once I finish your magic and add me to the Crimr access list, we'll slip out the way we came in. But we avoid the security room and the CEO's office. There are no fly zones for us. So noted. Slip in, hack Crimr, slip out before anyone notices, back home in time for cartoons. Sound good? It's not the most airtight plan. But it'll work, okay? I think Gibson will take us to glory, Hemi Cakes. I'll load up my cyberware with some LDOS exploits. We're ready for in a jiff. Or GIF. Or GIF. Or GIF. I tell you, man, RoboKitty, ride our coattails. We'll ride Gibson's coattails. I was getting a bit nervous jitters before a keeper like this. Excitement? Anxiety? Hard to say. I promise you will be just fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. You know what? Just don't do any of those things. Come on now, metaphor. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Dun 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 dun. Ah, crisp evening air. The excitement of a heist under cover of nightfall. I live for these moments. I crouch in the shadows of the building, ready to make my ascent. But first, comms check. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, do you copy? Over. Penny, I'm literally in your backpack right now. I can hear you even without the comm link. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, actually. And my call sign is Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, not Fancy Feast. You can't use Warlock Man as a call sign. Now hunker down. I'm heading up. I don't want you falling out. Relax. I'm pretty padded back in here. I'll be fine. Don't worry about Gibson. He's safe and sound back there. We've got all of this figured out. Oh my. Double zipper soft tabs the inside, air vents, armor plate in front pocket, cramped but room to loaf. I like that. Good thief comes prepared, and I'm a very good thief. Gib is snug as a bug in a rug. See? I guess he is. That's actually pretty clever. Most of that was his design. He knows his needs, and I'm happy to keep him comfortable when I'm busy running and climbing and stuff. Right. Back to the action. One rooftop, coming up. Or grab maybe old hardware, family heirloom, but it gets the job done. Hey, it was good enough for Michael Keaton. It whizzes up the building, snags on, and up I go. Scanning up the side of the building with Gibson in my pack is tricky, but it's nothing I haven't done before. And soon, we're on the darkened rooftop. Upon landing, I move quickly, looking for some sort of access door. My instincts tell me this place has a rooftop entrance, but if I'm wrong, well, we might be climbing back down, looking to open windows. Ha ha! Door. Looks like a numeric keypad lock, but the door is nothing special. Whip out my crowbar. I told you! Crowbar beats any lock. Ready to pop this sucker open. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Check for alarms first. Hang on, can we hack the keypad? What do you think, folks? Check for alarms or hack the keypad? I want to think I'm going to check for alarms because I really want to use the crowbar. Oh, poop, yeah. I should do that, sorry. Just so exciting, you know. Sorry to tell from this side of the door, but I bet that there's an alarm attached to this thing. Could we can deal with this? I bust out my electromagnetic confusotron. Your what? That's not a thing. That can't be a thing. Yeah, that can't be a thing. It's like calling a hairbrush, you know. The bristle splitter hair flitter, whatever. It's totally a thing. My Night North loaned it to me. His husband designed it, single use, but it'll get the job done. It burns the one-use battery out, but the gadget does the job. We're in. Woo! Next step, avoiding any offices or cubicles where people are pulling some serious mandatory overtime. I want to remind you folks too, the choices you make will produce a different outcome as you go through the adventure. What we're experiencing here together, if you go through many different choices, you'll experience something different. Trust me. This is why these things are great, completely replayable, and like I said, the playability here is high for these things. Right, got to get you to the server room. Just give me an air event. I memorize the layout from the blueprints. Oh, that's just a smart kitty. Sneakily, I sneak my way along. Wait, what the hell? An alarm already? I cover my exit with a small-sized smoke bomb before bolting to hide under a chunky customer service desk. I might just switch. We had smoke bombs at the store. The customer comes in, smoke bomb, he's gone. Almost immediately, a guard sweeps into the area, looking around in confusion before grumbling into his radio. Thought the damn false alarms and counting got fixed. All clear here. Probably just the wind rattling the windows or something. And he exits to go sleep on other floors. So. Most interactions in this place are hypersensitive. Good to know. I wish I knew before. Fortunately, the guards seemed a bit desensitized to them. Not saying I should trip them, all for fun, but at least I know I can evade, right? Well, we use them for distraction. We can evade or cut the alarms. What do you think? Distract, evade, cut. ABC. What do you think, folks? Any ideas? Throw a stapler. Drag our article. I think I might go with evasion here. You know what? No. Let's do distraction. I think that's what Switz would be channeling. Throw a stapler. Oh, I like that. An oldie but a goodie. Enhanced by the alarm system, too. I'll keep that in mind for later. I'll distract it. Air fence. Gotta find a viable air duct. Okay, this will do. I pop the 4 screws holding it in place. Okay, my turn. Go hide somewhere. No problem, Gibson. Got it. Be careful, Fancy Feast. It's, fine. I'll use Fancy Feast. If only because feasting on enemies is very lion-like. It's a tiger. Gets in, hops down, climbs into the air vent. I tuck myself under a desk, keeping my voice low as I track his progress on comms. Right, then left, then down. Don't worry. I see a route that'll let me climb back up when I'm done. Oh, that's good. And I'm in! Hey, this is a sweet setup. Lots of great high-powered CPU racks. I love it. A cybernetic cat who's a hacker who loves tech. Awesome. Focus, Fancy Feast. Right, the buffer overrun exploit. I'm on it now. This will be a lot easier with that trick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. I don't like uh-oh. I'm in, but there's no Crimr database. Not even a trace of it. It's not here. Ooh. What? No. It's gotta be here. Laying legitimates behind Crimr. He has to be. I did my homework on this. Check again. Dig deeper. I've checked and dug and checked, and Crimr isn't. Oh crap. It's in the building, yes. But not here. Not in the server farm. Looks like it was moved last week. Transfer to the personal workstation of Miss Legitimate. It's in the CEO's office. Guess where we're going, people. The CEO's office. Well, poop. Okay, come on back up. We'll figure this out. Gibson slips back up through the vents, dashes out into the open, and loosens my backpack. Together, we sneak on through the offices in search of Miss Legitimate's lair. Alright, I scoped out Lenny's office, but it's freaking Bastille. There's no way I can cleanly crack into that place without setting off so many alarms. I pause before the intimidating secure door. I have no clue what's in there. Might be an office, might not be an office at all. You could be waltzing into something very big and dangerous. No one's seen Leonard Legitimate in years. Maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe he does. Maybe he's the King in Yellow, who runs Crimr. If our dad is inside, we gotta go in. And that's that. Okay, we need a plan. Trigger those our alarms and use the chaos cover, move fast. Stay quiet, crack the place like you normally would. Alright, chat, what do you think? Do we go in loud and hard? Or soft and quiet? A or B? A for loud, B for quiet. Hemi says sneaky. We're gonna do it. Swits, I guarantee you they probably would be different. You have different options to get around them. That's the fun thing about this game. You can actually go back and replay it and have different outcomes. And like I said, you can do things and succeed, or do things and succeed well. Oh geez, this is gonna take a lot of time. Time we may not have while they trip 1 or 2 alarms. But you're right. Gotta be careful and clean, okay? One by one, I take down access control mechanisms. I may be garbage computers, but security gadgets? I've been in them for years. Penny, hurry! I've got a backdoor into their systems and routine security sweeps are moving this way. I can see on my visor. Working as fast as I can. Uh-oh. Reroute that. Bypass this. Disable the other thing. Damn it, this is going too slow. I feel like I didn't scout enough and didn't get the info I need to get in quicker. See? 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 Don't blame yourself, though, and we'll get through this, I promise. Even a sloppy caper is still good if you get away in the end. Okay, we're in. Dispatch, now starting soup of executive level. Uh-oh. Quickly, I hurry inside, hoping we avoided notice. I didn't want to waste time in the break room, Switz. We should have did the security room or, like I said, rooftop or something. Or CO's office, or, yeah. The office of Leonard Legitimate, rising star of the tech sector. Disruptive market leader, innovator, creative, reclusive genius. But apparently he exists. People who don't exist don't need tacky office furniture, and no dust to speak of on any of it. One mystery solved, but not the mystery he came here to solve. Need Crimr access, and quickly. Closed the door behind me and approached impressive-looking, legit station computer at his desk. Gib, you're up. Just a quick reminder too, folks. This is a visual novel called Penny Larceny Gig Economy Supervillain. Steam is having a sale now on all the visual novels. Links in the chat. Go check it out. This is by Fiction Factory Games. They also make Arcade Spirits Next Generation. I love those games. I've played Arcade Spirits 3 times so far. Arcade Spirits Next Generation once. Go check it out. Big sale going on. And if you can, pick this one up. Those chairs do look comfy, actually. Gibson hops up, climbs onto the keys, and gets to work. I thought we were using our code names. I'm stressed, okay? I keep forgetting. You call me Penny plenty of times. I can tell you, Hemi Cakes, you're gonna love it. Trust me, and I played through it 3 times so far. How long will it take to hit the Crimr database from there? Give me 2 minutes. No, 3. 3 minutes. You got, well, however many minutes it takes for us to realize we're here. As Gibson bangs away on the keyboard, I'm left standing and waiting to see if we succeed or we get arrested. Or killed. But no choice, right? This is where the arrows point to. Get Crimr access, then use that to find good jobs that'll keep us alive and well. It's gonna be hard work from here, but are you ready? You always have a choice. You could walk away. Something for you beyond possibilities. So, hard work, walk away, change. I'm not gonna ask you guys. We're all in on this. I'm going as hard work. Exactly. Had a bad run of it trying to fly solo. But with Crimr, I can support other masks and they'll support me in turn. Who says the bad guys can't work together? You and I work together and we work pretty well. Despite you being a mysterious head voice. I'm not delusional. You aren't my brain tricking me. You have an outsized perspective on my life. You've proven that again and again. Tell me, what's going to happen? Am I going to find success and freedom? Am I going to live happily ever after? Spoilers. Can't tell what's coming ahead. Can't say for sure because I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'll go truthful this one. Risky. It's damn risky, I know. The life I lead. So much so that even you can't predict everything. But all that is moot. Right here and now. The future can wait. Need to finish this caper and get Crimr access. And after that, well, we'll explore the possibilities together. I got it! Got the loot. 1 forged Crimr access pass with full login credentials. Also scraped a few gigs of heavily encrypted data in the same folder. No idea what it is, but figured, hey, while we're here. You did good, Gib. Okay, let's book it before things get any more complicated. So we got the loot. All we gotta do is get out of here. I helped Gibson my backpack and turned to leave. And get marched deeper into the office at gunpoint. A trembling, shaking gun held by a trembling, shaking old man in security uniform. Uh-oh. Officer Carl. Halt. Halt in the name of the law. In the name of the law. Carl John Smith. Security guard. You're not supposed to be in here. Hell, I'm not supposed to be in here. You're trespassing. Damn it. Do not want to fight a senior citizen. It doesn't give me a choice. Hey, don't move. I said don't move. You're a supervillain, aren't you? I will let you scramble my brain or boil my blood or shoot me with a freeze ray or... What? I don't do anything like that. Or turn me into a pile of applesauce, convert my atoms into gold, or go back in time and kill my grandfather. Do any of those things either. Well, what is your superpower? All your masks have freaky-ass superpowers. Can I get him by force, or maybe I could scare him into leaving me alone? Or would that just make it worse? I don't know. You're my superpower, aren't you? Be super powerful, get me out of this mess. Nice try, Switz. Not an option yet. Get trying to snooze him. So, we have to calm him down, tell him the truth about why we're here, and appeal to a sense of justice. Or can we take him out without hurting him? He looks fragile. We don't want a body count. So we could talk to him, or we could try to maybe put him to sleep. What do you think, folks? A, to be polite to a kindly senior citizen, or B, to rough them up? What do you think? A for calm, B for take them out. Okay, I want to see what kind of people I got in my chat tonight. It's got a hair trigger. I get a bet from all those nerves. Hi. Maybe we should just calm down and talk to him, right? Maybe we shouldn't. What do you think? Yeah, we're just calming down. Like I said, I'm not a violent person. Hemi Cakes says. There's a fight in the chat. Hemi Cakes says take him down. Switz says calm down, we get shot. Switz is all gutsy till there's a gun in his face. Hemi Cakes is like go for gold. Now, see, you actually go back. You won't actually change your decision. But we'll go with that. But yeah, like I said, you can go back, skip or auto, whatever kind of thing. Seriously, there's no way I'm going to convince him of what's going on with Crimr. The longer I drag this out, the more I'm likely we'll get snagged. I'm serious. He needs to know what's going on. It's past. Trust me, this one. Honestly, best policy. Okay, crackheads. All right. You want me to get? Yeah. You want me to get him? Sorry, if I was just laughing in the chat. Entire trigger. You want me to get him to turn on his employer? This is such a bad idea. Okay, fine. If only because I don't have a better idea. Okay, I can do this. Maximum charisma. Activate. I'm no supervillain here, friend. I'm not supervillain here, friend. Find it hard to believe, given you're the one wearing the mask. What do you know about Leonard Legitimate? What do you really know? Have you ever met your boss face to face? Has anyone? No, but what's that going to do with? Because he's not just a tech mogul, he's a supervillain. He's the king in yellow, and literally runs Crimr, the mask for hire underground app. Think, man, think. Dude's a ghost. Metaphorically, not literally. What is he really hiding? I've got the evidence right here taken from his servers. It's not enough for a court of law, but it's not nothing. You're not supporting justice, you're supporting villainy. You have to walk away from this. No, there's no proof. You got nothing. I can't exactly walk you through the whole slide presentation while you got a gun on me, you know? Good point, Switz. There's no reason for him to believe me. This is not going to work. See a lot of shady characters going in and out of this building. A lot of shifty looking folk. And that secretary she's a terror, and no doubt about it. Nobody gets to Mr. Legitimate but her. Damn shitty, that. Yeah, duh, because supervillains had a long career enforcing order and keeping the peace. Ask yourself, what's more important, order or justice? If all that matters is peace and quiet and status quo, okay, send me to jail. Do what you do without a thought. If you want to be a hero, let me walk. I'm robbing from a criminal, hardly a crime at all. I'm Robin Hood, man. I leave in your hands. What's it going to be? And that's long enough to trust my instincts. I say my boss ain't that squeaky clean guy he claims to be. Oh, Carl. Get out of here, kid. But don't make me regret this. If you lie to me, you'll ruin my retirement with that seed of doubt. That'll be on you, not me. Hope I didn't hook Carl into Leonard Legitimate conspiracy mystery. It's a dangerous idea for him to follow through on. I did what I had to do. Some touch and go moments, but we did it. We got Crimr app access. I was able to stick around and loot the place for all its delicious data and valuables. It's time to go. Starting tomorrow, Penny Larceny is headed for the big time. Yes, we'll save.